Hey guys, I hope you're all doing great today. Welcome back to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you coming back to visit me. And if you haven't been here before, give me a moment. Let me tell you who I am and what I do. My name's Mike, and what I do is I review federally legal hemp products and devices. So it doesn't matter whether it's a consumable product or a functional device. We're going to be looking at all of that on this channel. Now, guys, we have reached the end. Yesterday, the last video was the end of my week of concentrate reviews. And it's been almost a year since I've started this channel, and I thought that I would go back to basics and I would go back over some of the things that I started with when I first started my channel. I've gained an awful lot of subscribers since I started the channel, and I think that maybe some of you guys may not have seen these products. And we're not doing flower reviews or anything like that. We're looking at the Vaphit torch-driven vaporizer devices. And so a lot of this, it might wind up being a few different parts because I'm going to be going over all of these things right here. And it might be a 2 or 3 part video series. So I hope you guys stick with me while I go over this. I'm going to be letting you guys know what I love about these products, the pros, the cons, how I think they can benefit you or anybody else that wants to get off of combustion and give vaporization a try. So I really hope you stick with me. I will warn you, a lot of this is going to be in the overhead shot. I want to get you guys plenty of good views of these devices, so we're going to be doing a lot of this from the overhead camera, and you won't be seeing me on screen for an awful lot, unless I'm doing cuts or introductions to the next product. So I hope you guys stick with me, and here we go. Alright guys, we're back with the overhead camera, and these are all of the Vaphit products which I own. So this is their whole range that they have currently, and I'm going to be going over all of this in this series. We're going to be looking at a couple of these per video throughout the series. But before I go into these items here, guys, I want to give you a little bit of background about what got me started in vaporizing over combustion. And it wasn't a Vaphit product. Like a lot of you guys, I'm sure, that have any sort of interest in this, as you go around on YouTube or around on the internet, when we're talking about torch-driven vaporizers, we're going to come across a company called Dynavap. And Dynavap was my first introduction to torch-driven vaporizers. And I have my first Dynavap right here. This right here is the M Plus, and I got this toward the end of last year, maybe the beginning of this year. And it's a really nifty little device. It has a cap that clicks when the heat gets to the point when it's ready for extraction. It's really nice. This is a great device, but this cost me, when I got it, this cost me $65 for this. And I went ahead and I took the chance with it, and I enjoyed it well enough, and I got enough good flavor out of this, which is, by the way, that's one of the main reasons I switched, is because everybody kept telling me flavor in vaporization is so much better than combustion. So I got this, and I used this for a couple of months, and I exclusively, I mean, it's been put through the ringer. I put a lot of heat through this thing, and so I liked it, and I wanted to branch out and see what else there was out there. And in the market for these things, they are smaller devices, but they can be quite expensive. They can be quite pricey. Like I said, this one was $65. So I went and I started looking around, and then I found a site called V-Goodies, and they're a distributor for Vaphit products. And what I found on there was that Vaphit products, a lot of these are stems, which, by the way, are interchangeable with the Dynavap. A lot of these are stems, and they offer a great ability to customize, swap out pieces and parts. So I started ordering some stuff, and these two kits right here, all the Vaphit kits, they come in these cases here. And so I started ordering some things, and these were the first two that I ordered. So we've got the Eco kit right here, and then we've got the WPA kit. And these are going to be the first that we look over today. Additionally, as we go through, we've got the dimpled stem kit, we've got the DNA stem kit, we've got this one here is a bubbler, believe it or not, that's a bubbler. And then we've got the DNA helix stem kit. This is a two-part. It actually has the condenser, and the mouthpiece is separate from the body of it. Then we took a step up with the Vaphit X. This was a revolutionary step up and still one of my favorite devices. Most recently, you've seen me checking out the Vaphit QOQ quartz on quartz, and this is an even bigger step up. We're going to be looking at all of these throughout this series, guys. Today, though, we're going to be looking at these two right here. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the rest of this stuff out of here, and we're going to get back and I'm going to go over what these two devices right here are all about. So, be right back. Alright guys, I'm back and I've got everything else cleared off of here. Today we're going to be looking at the QHC and the WPA. The QHC Eco Glass Stem Kit. This kit starts out at the buy-in price. Is only $20 for this kit. And there's, other than the price, which is considerable when you think about the price difference there from my first device, the M Plus from Dynavap, $65, to a $20 buy-in price to try vaporization with. There's a big difference there, huge difference in value. But there's also, in my experience, there's a big difference in function with the Vaphit products over the Dynavap products, and that comes in the form of more convective action. These products, the Vaphit products with the quartz caps, they offer more convection than a Dynavap product is going to. And I'll explain that real quick with my M Plus. With the M Plus, if I go to heat this, we're heating directly. We're heating the metal directly. The M Plus especially has these little dimples down here that you can heat for a full single hit extraction. Now the issue with that is, that's your bowl. You're heating the bowl directly with this. And that, guys, is conduction. Now, these are conduction slash convection, more so, I feel, in nature. These little O-rings here separate the quartz glass from the metal of the bowl. And what you're heating here, you're heating the glass, and the glass holds heat. It retains that heat. Then when it gets to the proper heat, you start seeing a little cometing. You start seeing the flame from your torch against the glass go from blue to orange. And you can start watching your herb start to brown on the top. And when you're pulling through, you're pulling the heat of the glass through the herb, so it's coming through in a convective manner. These products, the Vaphit products, just simply offer more convection, not full convection, because we're not quite to the point of pure convection with these products at this stage, but they offer more convection than a Dynavap at a much cheaper price. These are glass, they are more fragile, and being that they are fragile, I keep them and I use them at home. If I want to kick around in public, I will typically carry my Dynavap. This Eco Stem Kit, it is for consumption natively. So you would just heat it up and you would take your hit through the mouthpiece. Now that's a $20 buy-in. This, the WPA kit, or water pipe adapter kit, comes with the same case, still comes with a bunch of different O-rings, some extra screens for your bowl, some extra glass caps. All of these kits come with at least one extra glass cap. And this is, well, it can be hit natively. You can just put your mouth to it and hit it natively. it is actually made for heading through a water pipe. So I'm going to be showing you how both of these are used today, and hopefully you guys will have a good idea of how they function, and we'll move forward from there. So I'm going to go ahead and get some material ready to show these things to you with, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how these work, how they function. Right over here I've went ahead and ground me up some material. This is some LA Pop Rocks from ShopHelloMary.com. Fantastic stuff. One of the things that I love about these products, guys, is how little of your material you go through. These balls are, I believe, 0.15 of a gram. So I believe they're 0.15. Now, I believe these are 0.1. These are the same size as your average Dynavap ball. So you're going through 1/10 of a gram per bowl with these, and that's not bad. I mean, if you're the type of person like me, I like to sit around and I like to consume regularly, but I like to stay functional. So I wind up more or less microdosing with these things. Additionally, the flavor you're going to get, if you get some really nice flour, you get some nice material, and it tastes amazing. And it might be a little on the pricier side, and you just want to savor every little bit. These devices are great for savoring the flavor, and they're really simple to use. A lot of people are put off by the idea of a torch. They are uncomfortable with using torches, but let me tell you, this is not very intimidating, guys. This is a tiny little eagle torch, and it's not like it's going to keep burning if you let off on the trigger. So it's not bad a thing. So to heat these, you're just heating the glass directly, and you're giving it a little turn. You can go up and down the glass if you want. Some people just turn back and forth, like that. I tend to more or less just wing it. Sometimes I'll turn it and move my flame up and down. And you're going to start seeing that blue flame turn more regularly to orange, as you might be seeing on the camera right now. We're getting a little bit more of that. And if you watch, let me see if I can get an angle for you to see. We're watching for that flour, that material, to start getting a little bit darker. Yeah, it's starting to get a little dark. A little more on that side. Now it's ready to go, guys. Very good, very tasty. You can go ahead and pop this cap off. One thing you do have to be careful with, guys, is these hot caps. Vaphit just released a little toolkit that includes one of these cool little things here. They used to have tongs, little bamboo tongs that, and they might still send them with the kits. I did not like those, but with this, you just pull that cap off, set it aside, and then, as you can see, we got us a good, nice little toasting on top. And you just get your debowler, you debowl, scoop yourself up another one. By the time you're done scooping up another one, that cap should be fairly cool. And then you go on and you take you another hit. These are really cool. Look at them, guys. They look like little oven mitts. It's pretty nifty. Additionally, with the additional accessory toolkit that you can get from them, you get a little extra brush. And this right here is a tool that's actually made for setting the screen or removing the screen from the bowl for cleaning. And that is a steel screen, I believe, stainless steel screen. So that's a pretty neat little toolkit that they offer there. So we're going to move on, take that one, put that one aside real quick, and we're going to move on to the WPA kit. And this one works the same as far as function goes. You just fill the bowl and cap it off. But this one is made so we can pull this from a water pipe. And I might actually have to clear out some space over here to show you guys. I'll move that stuff a little further to the side, and I'll bring over my nifty little water pipe. You guys should be able to see the top of it. There we go. There we go. So, same deal with this, guys. We are just heating it up. Angles are a trick here with this thing in front of me, but we're going to make it work. And this is a larger piece that I'm pulling it through. I don't normally use such large pieces, but I'm kind of curious to see how it looks on camera as I pull it through. And this is made for a 14mm joint, and this piece that I have right here, the ball in front of me, that actually is a 18mm male joint, so I had to take my 3D printer and print an 18 to 14 female adapter, and it seems to work really nicely. So that flower is just starting to change color there, and now we're ready to pop her in there. Nice. It's very functional. Extremely good flavor, guys. And the biggest thing with these, I'm telling you, if you've never tried vaporization, if you've always been stuck on combustion, and you've never tried vaporization, it can't hurt to give it a shot. It looks like I've still got a little bit more in that one. Didn't quite extract all the way. That's a beautiful thing about being able to see your flower there, guys. When you're doing this, if you don't get that full extraction the first time through, just heat it up a little more, watch for it to start changing, getting a little darker. It is possible to combust in these, but given enough time, a little bit of playing around with them, it's not something that you really have to worry too much about. So we're just going to hit this one native now. Yeah. Good native hit through the WPA. I'll be honest, guys. Unless you're going to be using natively all the time, that isn't, straight to your mouth, I'd kind of just put this one aside. I'd go straight for this one, because you can use this one natively. I just did. This stem's a little shorter, sure, but, also pops into a 14mm joint. So, be totally honest with you guys, if I were to pick my first kit, I would skip over this one, and I would go straight to this one. That's me being totally honest with you. I do hope that you've enjoyed my little overview of the first two products that Vaphit produced, and we've got several more to go over. We're looking at another 2 or 3 videos minimum. Don't worry though, because in between making these videos for this series, you're still gonna see me doing a couple of flower reviews here and there. I'll make sure to sprinkle some, consumable reviews in for you guys too. So I want you guys to stick with me. Keep liking, commenting, subscribing. That helps a ton. I really appreciate you guys. If you like this format and you want to see more stuff like this, let me know in the comments, and we'll get to it. I'm working on finding new ways to diversify my content and get more informative content to you guys. So if you like this, let me know. And as always, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones. I want you to go out there every day and find something to amuse yourself with, if not to succeed in. Count your blessings daily. Don't sweat the small stuff. And until I see you next time, I want you guys to, as usual, stay lifted and stay blessed. Peace.